everybody, I'm Sean Moore, Training Coordinator for the Bluegrass Small Business Development Center, a part of the University of Kentucky here in Lexington. This is the very first, call it client spotlight, if you will, for our center. And we're going to actually focus on a group called Magna Engineers, who just opened, well, actually less than a year ago. They worked with our counselor, Sean Rogers, on their projects. They are open, they are ready to go. Let's go meet them. Hey everybody, we are inside Magna Engineers with their owner, Michelle Howlette. Michelle, nice to officially meet you. We've emailed several times. Michelle is actually also the spotlight in our very first newsletter. So the tradition continues. She's going to be our first spotlight here on YouTube. So thank you, first of all, for agreeing to do this.
Oh, well, thanks for being here. I
have to ask, whole place of engineers, I don't see trains anyplace. Is there a warehouse or?
Well, go check R.J. Corman.
No. Yeah, he's not one of our clients. Okay, so first and foremost, before you became the owner of Magna Engineers, what did you do, and then how did you decide, let me do my own thing?
Well, actually, I've been in this very same business for almost 21 years. I have worked at 3 different consulting engineering companies before starting Magna, and I was a partner at the last 2 companies that I was with. So it was really a natural progression. I've been involved in the business side of the business in addition to the technical side for many years, and it just seemed like the logical time to do it, and it's very exciting. I like to embrace all aspects of the business. So,
were you ever nervous going through the giving up your job, doing your own thing? Was there ever a period where you were just, I don't know if I can do this, should I do this?
Oh, absolutely. As a matter of fact, I have thought about this and struggled with it for many years, and finally just decided that it was time to take the plunge. And quite honestly, when I made a visit to the Small Business Development Center in downtown Lexington, the support and the encouragement was enough to get over that hump. So, and then of course, support from family, friends, clients, colleagues has all made it very easy.
So what do you actually do here? Or what is an engineer? How is it different from an architect? Because in talking with you initially, I get the feeling you're designing a lot. It sounds like you're designing a lot of projects. Mm-hmm. How is that different than what an architect does? What do you actually do here?
Well, we do work with architects a lot, although as you probably know, engineering is a very broad field. And engineers sometimes work in manufacturing facilities, sometimes they do research and development. We design primarily for construction, and sometimes we work with architects on projects that are buildings. But we have a lot of projects that are totally unrelated to buildings, that might relate to systems. For example, we help our clients a lot with control systems that are related to, say, water and wastewater facilities are part of what we do. So sometimes we're working on a building with an architect, sometimes we're helping a client with a system that's maybe related to facilities but not necessarily the construction of a new building.
So your clients then are basically municipalities or bigger parts of bigger projects. It's not necessarily the person who's redesigning their backyard or putting a shed in the backyard or a porch. That's not your group.
Well, not to say that we wouldn't do residential projects, but mostly our clients are government clients. We do have some private clients as well. We've worked on a restaurant improvements project downtown, but mostly state government. We work a lot with the State Department of Finance, the Finance Cabinet, Contract Administration. We work with, like you said, municipal governments, cities, federal government. We do federal government projects, or would like to. We don't have any under contract right at this moment.
Right?
We're working on that, and many times we're a subconsultant to another consultant that maybe has a bigger part of the project. And perhaps that other consultant, the prime consultant, doesn't have electrical and mechanical services in-house, so we help them out.
Is there anything that folks would recognize, hey, Magna Engineers did that or worked on that project? Is there anything that you're
Well,
want to brag about, I guess.
A lot of our projects aren't high profile, which we do occasionally come across what I would consider a fairly public or high profile project. We're working on the downtown Nicholasville streetscape right now, which involve new lighting, relocation of overhead utilities to underground, and things like that. And so that was one that people might be familiar with, although a lot of people have been frustrated with how long it's taken to get the construction done, and you know, they're difficult projects. We have a pump station in the Deep Springs neighborhood right now. That's a wastewater pump station for Lexington. I'm sure you've probably read a lot in the newspaper about how there are a lot of improvements to the city's stormwater and wastewater systems.
Right.
And so that's a project related to that.
So even though they may take some time, the end result, people are always going to be very happy or very impressed with the changes and the improvements, or at least you hope they will.
That's what we hope.
Is some of these projects you have working on, I actually have a couple of ideas.
Okay.
If you don't mind my playing a part. I know
Sure.
small businesses always could use an extra hand.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Great. Well, if you give me a few minutes to get ready,
Okay.
I'll meet you guys in the conference room.
Should I bring Dimitri with me? Do you think Dimitri might want to have an opinion about it?
I think Dimitri's involvement would be crucial to getting the thumbs up on this.
Okay.
Great. Give me a few minutes.
All right.
Come on, man, you're better than this! One more little... Perfect! Off to the conference room. Thank you guys for joining me here this afternoon. Michelle, Dimitri, I know you guys have a very busy schedule, and I appreciate just even the opportunity to be a part of the team here at Magna Engineers. You mentioned in our interview that you're working on some downtown redevelopment projects, and you know, I kind of have an eye for this kind of stuff. I've always been told anyway, and I thought I would try and be a part, bring it to the professionals. So when I put this up here, please be honest with your opinions. And if you want to use them, that's okay too. So here's what I picture a good downtown redevelopment as. Now this is not to scale, obviously, but I think this is a great project for you guys to get behind and really push. Dimitri, what do you think?
I can't believe I skipped lunch for this.
But there's a dog.
Whatever.
And there's birds. The birds like it. He's going to think about it, I guess. Michelle, how about, this is your company. What do you think?
I think you're fired.
But I don't even work here.
Does that mean you would like to have a job here?
I would love to have it. You're impressed, right? So yeah, I accept.
Well, okay. Now you're fired.
But there's a dog and a tree and flowers.
It's horrible. You can't just have a dog running around loose.
I can draw a leash.
No, this is you need to go back to whatever it was you were doing before. This is just way off the mark.
Do I need to?
I think it's time for you to hit the door, Sean. I'm sorry it didn't work out.
All right. Thanks, Michelle. Well, that didn't work out quite the way I had hoped, but the good folks here at Magna Engineers, they're more than happy to help you out without me being involved. Like Michelle, like Dimitri, if you get to a point where you need the help of the Small Business Development Center or you want to start your own project just like Michelle did, we're very easy to get a hold of. You can call us, area code 859-257-7666. Find us on Facebook as well. It's facebook.com/UK Small Biz. We're here to help you when you're ready to start making money for you rather than somebody else. Don't forget the Bluegrass Small Business Development Center, a part of the University of Kentucky. We'll see you next time.